Hi guys, my name is Christine and I'm a dating, relationship and personal development coach. And today I'm talking about what a woman feels when you stop looking for her. So women tend to become more attracted to guys when guys stop pursuing heavily and they stop chasing as much. And they become basically unaffected by her actions. And that's kind of the place where you want to get to. You want to get to a place in your life where you're unaffected by the actions and the emotions of women, the women in your life, the women that you're dating. Because if you're unaffected by how she behaves, then she's going to sense you as strong. Because sometimes what happens is, let's say a guy is dating a woman, and for whatever reason, this woman stops messaging him. Sometimes what a lot of guys do is when a woman stops messaging, they get panicked, right? They start to become affected by the fact that she's not spoken to them in a bit. And then they start to chase and you're like, hey, what's going on? What's happened? Are you mad at me? What's going on? I thought things were going really well. What's happening? You know, they start asking, they're not giving her space basically. And they're becoming affected by her actions. So let's say you've always vowed to yourself, okay, after a date with a woman, I'm not going to message her right away. I'm going to message her a few days after the date. And that's when I'm going to ask her out. So let's say you do that, right? You follow your own rule. You follow your own intuition and the things that how you want things to be played out. But she doesn't respond to you. Instantly, when this kind of thing happens, a lot of guys go into panic mode. And they're like, oh no, I waited too long. She hates me now. It's because I didn't message her right away after the date. Right? And they start to become affected by the fact that they didn't get a response right away after they messaged her after a few days. But if you just hold on a little bit, right? Especially if you asked a question, like if you said, hey, how are you? When would you like to go out again? Just wait. She got the message. It's in her inbox. Maybe she read it, maybe she hasn't. She will get back to you if she likes you. If she likes you, she will get back to you. Now, a lot of guys think, oh yeah, if they do something like this and a woman never gets back to them, they think, oh, it's because I messed up because I waited a few days and she didn't respond to me. I messed up big time. She stopped liking me. A woman that genuinely likes you, who is attracted to you, even if she does get mad at the fact that you waited a few days after the date, if she's attracted to you, she can't help that. She will still message you eventually. Because she's attracted to you, she still wants you. Women that want you, that really like you, will reply to you, even if they sort of test your bluff and they test you and they don't message you. Women who are attracted to you will still message you no matter what. So if a woman doesn't message you because you left it a few days, it's because that she wasn't really that attracted to you in the first place. You didn't mess up by being patient with her. You didn't mess up by not messaging her right away. If she's really liking you and she's really attracted to you, she will message you. It makes sense, right? It makes sense. So for you as a man, right? For you as a guy watching this, let's say it was reversed, yes, and a woman, and you messaged a woman, right, and you didn't get a response for her from a few days. You didn't get a response for her for a few days, but you really, really like her. And let's say after 2 days or 3 days, she does message you and you still really like her, you still really fancy her. Of course you're going to reply back to her. Of course you're going to message her because you really like her. You can't help it. You're attracted to her. So it makes sense then. And women are the same. If they're really attracted to you, they will respond to you. So don't be afraid of just laying back and just, not messaging her that much. As long as you're always arranging to hang out and have dates with her and to meet up and hang out at your place, or you go out somewhere, if you're always doing that, then it's fine. So you got to stop with this heavy pursuit and being worried and being so affected by the fact a woman hasn't responded or has taken a couple of days to get back to you. You've got to remain unaffected by her actions. A woman that likes you will message you eventually, and you just gotta respect that about that situation. So It's really important that you don't chase heavily. Women don't really like it that much. They like men who are not affected by them. And it also goes for, like, let's say a woman is mad at you and actually expresses anger or some kind of emotion towards you. You can't become angry yourself, because then you're letting her become the leader. So whoever's the leader is basically the leader of the environment, the emotional environment. So if she's mad, you cannot go to her level and be mad too. Unless it's warranted, obviously, right? If she's done something, that's really annoyed you, then fine. But if she's mad at you and you're feeling good and you're feeling calm and you're feeling all right with yourself, then you've got to stay on that level. You've got to stay feeling good, feeling all right about yourself, feeling strong. So you can't let her dictate the mood. So another example of this, although you may not want to carry on dating her, right, is if you go on a date with a woman who's just being really sad and miserable. Don't you become sad and miserable too. Become, just be like, if you went into that date feeling happy and uplifted, then stay happy and uplifted. Don't let her emotions affect you. And more than likely, she will join in eventually, even if she is feeling quite miserable. Because you're being happy, you're being normal, you're not letting her mood affect your mood. She'll match your mood eventually, and you might even end up having a really good date with that woman. Because, people have different things going on in their lives. It's okay if you go on a date with a woman who's feeling a bit down in the dumps because, let's say, something's going on in her life. But as long as you remain in your center and you don't come off that center and you still remain positive and happy, then she'll more likely join you on your level, right? And then you're being the leader then. And then you'll see actually that maybe this woman is actually attracted to you because she's matching and mirroring your behavior, which is a very cool, interesting sort of like body language technique. Yeah. So you got to make a woman feel that. You got to make a woman feel that she can't have her way with you. And also another thing as well about why you got to stop, what a woman feels when you stop looking for her, is she's going to wonder, let's say for example then you were messaging a woman and then all of a sudden you're not chasing her as much anymore. She is going to wonder, like, where did you go? She's going to wonder, I wonder what happened there. And it makes her more curious. So if a woman's still attracted to you, she will start reaching out to you more if you back off a little bit, especially if you're dating a woman or you're interacting with a woman who has displayed strong interest, but then it went down to low interest. So if you don't chase as heavily because you notice that she's backing away, then if she likes you, then she's going to have to start putting in more of the effort and she's going to start reaching out to you more. So that's just another quick tip, another quick trick. If you're dating a woman, she loses interest, back off, and if she likes you, then she'll start to put more in the effort. She'll start messaging you more and you'll start seeing her more again. Because we fear the things that we feel like we're losing, and especially if those things are really important to us, and it makes us step into action. And it'll make her step into action if she feels like she is losing you and if she still likes you. So anyway, thank you so much for watching. If you'd like to get in touch with me personally and you'd like coaching with me, then please go to www.christinelovers.com and I shall talk to you again very soon. Goodbye.